who should we invite to our next do?
Oh, let's invite Moneypenny.
Oh, yeah, let's have Moneypenny. She's always good value.
Although...
What?
There's a chance she'll bring that bloke.
Oh, God, yeah, I think I know the one you mean.
The tall one. What's his name? John.
James.
James, yeah. What a penis.
Well, you remember last time, it was only a barbecue and he turned up in his tuxedo.
I know, stood around making smug remarks. I don't know what Moneypenny sees in him.
Well, you remember that drinks do I had just before Christmas? Moneypenny brings James along. Oh, God, but I thought Christmas spirit.
Absolutely.
So I said, hi, James, we've got mulled wine, or I think there's some beer in the fridge.
Yeah.
Cock asked for a martini.
A martini?
A martini, yeah.
Oh, come on.
So I said, I'm sorry, James, I don't think I've got any martini. I mean, why would I have any martini? What does he think it is, 1973?
I mean, where does that guy get off? He keeps leaving these around?
I think he gets them free at work.
It's Moneypenny I feel sorry for. Do you see when I was going around with the body?
What?
Well, I said to Moneypenny, can you manage another finger in there? Meaning...
Finger of vodka in her glass of drink.
Exactly.
Self-explanatory.
Yeah, and then James starts rolling his eyes like he's having some kind of stroke and says, oh, you can always get another finger inside Moneypenny.
He said what?
I just literally did not know where to look.
Finger inside Moneypenny?
I know. And I don't think Moneypenny was even at all turned on.
Well, she was probably still recovering from the Darren incident.
Oh, what was that?
Oh, didn't you hear? Well, Darren turned up. And anyway, starts getting a bit lippy about James's cigarette case.
What did he say?
Oh, said it was gay.
Well, it is gay.
Yeah, I know, exactly. Anyway, everyone's laughing, thinking bit cheeky, but you know. And then suddenly, James picks him up and throws him through a window.
Bloody hell! Is that why Darren can't walk now?
Yeah. Poor guy landed on a railing spike and it went straight through his spine. Everyone's in shock, apart from James, who strolls over to the window, glances down and says, what a piercing bore.
Piercing bore? There's no such expression.
I know, well, the railing was right next to a crusher. It's pretty clear he'd wanted to say crushing bore, but he'd missed and he was making the best of a bad job.
Oh, well, if we're having Freddie, we've got to invite Daphne and Velma as well.
Oh, yeah. Those three are absolutely priceless, especially when Velma does her losing her glasses routine.
Yeah, that kills me. Why doesn't she get contacts?
Oh, I think it's a lesbian thing.
Oh, I've just had a thought.
What?
Well, if we invite Freddie, Daphne and Velma, there's a chance they'll bring that other one.
Oh, God, the scrawny one, the one that doesn't wash. What's his name?
Well, we don't know. I mean, he calls himself Shaggy, but I certainly don't believe that's his name. I think it's some kind of hollow sexual boast.
I think it definitely is. He's desperately trying to present himself as some sort of stud, despite being quite ugly and incredibly cowardly. The last time I saw him, he was literally shaking, and he spent most of the evening scampering up and down a very long corridor that happened to be there.
Well, that's certainly no way to make people have sex with you. But maybe we're being harsh on him. I mean, he's so thin and he's always shaking. He's probably in the throes of some gritty smack battle. Let's ask him along.
Yeah, I mean, how much harm can he do? Although...
What?
Well, there's a chance, just a small one, that he might bring his dog.
Oh, not his bloody dog. He won't bring his dog. People don't bring their dogs to parties.
Shaggy does. If anyone is going to bring a dog to anything, he is going to bring his dog to this.
He treats that dog like it's a person. It's creepy. You know, I think that dog must have been mistreated in the past. It's incredibly nervous. You remember that Halloween party that Shaggy was at? Every time a new person came in, dressed as a ghost or whatever, the dog would have an absolute fit, make the most unnatural noises, and jump into Shaggy's arms. I was convinced it was going to shit everywhere.
Yeah, well, I tell you, that's not the worst of it. Remember at Jodie's do? You remember Jodie, her dad owns that disused fairground. Well, I was just popping to the kitchen for some more ice, and who should I find but Shaggy and his dog assembling the two tallest sandwiches I have ever seen.
I know. They made one the last time they were here, but they had a freak out before they could eat it.
I think it's cruel to make a dog eat that.
I tell you what, I think Shaggy must be very bitter, because he's obviously invested a lot of time in teaching that dog to talk, and it just can't. I mean, maybe he thought he was going to get on That's Life or something, but it's just not happened.
Yes, which is a pity, really, because, of course, the dog's nephew, also a dog, a little puppy, actually talks very well.
That's right. I've met that little dog, and it actually speaks very good English. It's also quite a lot braver, if a little impetuous.
It is a bit impetuous, yes, but I think you've got to forgive that of a talking dog.
Yes, I think you do. I think you do.